Oh, wait. Hold on. Oh, we got to update the board. Need to update the board. Haven't updated the board. And ta-da! We've reached it. We've made it. It is 100 days in a row. Good evening, everybody. It's your boy, John. School's out for summer. Yeah, life is life. It is what it is. Hang on a second here. I gotta figure out why. I don't understand why I am continuing to have problems with my iPad on Instagram. Why it is not allowing me to immediately do lives. I'm not quite sure what the heck is going on. All right, well, before we jump into it, Blake, I see you've got it in there already. Before we jump into it, as always, please help me to celebrate 100 days in a row live by liking this video. Let's see how many people we can get to like this. Share it if you are able to. Share it with your wrestling fans. Subscribe to the channel if you have not, and hit the notification bell. I would greatly appreciate it. Any help you can give me would be awesome. All right, let's get right into it. That is the report, is that Roman Reigns is not going to be at Money in the Bank. So here's the report from Fightful Select. They had an update on Roman's schedule today. Roman Reigns will be at 3 months without defending either world title on TV if a report from Sports Illustrated is true. SI is reporting that Roman Reigns is not scheduled for Money in the Bank, the second consecutive pay-per-view he's not wrestled at. After WrestleMania, when Reigns noted he'd have a reduced schedule, WWE reps told Fightful that his live event schedule would be scaled back, but he'd remain on TV, and he wasn't slated to miss any time. That doesn't seem to be holding true. Fightful has followed up with additional reps for clarity. Even then, they were told at one point that Reigns missing Money in the Bank would be possible, as the company feels the ladder matches themselves could sell the pay-per-view shows. However, with the event moving from the Allegiant Stadium to the MGM Grand Arena, that certainly seems to be the case. The WWE rep did tell Fightful they expect Roman Reigns to compete at SummerSlam. What does this tell you about the plans for WWE right now? When your top champion, your guy that holds both main titles, is not defending them, he doesn't have any feuds, he's not appearing on television. What does that tell you? I'm baffled. I don't understand it. Does it mean they don't have any top contenders? Obviously, they're pushing a Riddle match with him, which Riddle versus Roman Reigns was supposed to happen at Money in the Bank, but now it's not happening. SummerSlam is up next at the end of July, and the reports have been Roman versus Randy Orton. But you have to wonder, is that the case? And how are they going to build that? I don't quite understand why they're doing this. If Roman Reigns only had one championship, I'd be okay with it. But he is holding both the WWE and the Universal Championship. He's holding both of them hostage. And he is not appearing on television. He is not defending the title. They have absolutely nothing going on with him. It makes absolutely no sense. No sense whatsoever. You look back at Hell in a Cell, They had one championship match? They had the United States Championship. Oh, no, sorry, 2 championship matches. That was it. No Ronda Rousey, no tag team championships, no Intercontinental Championship. The IC title, they're saving for tomorrow night, which, while everybody thinks Walter is going to destroy Ricochet, I see something else happening. But then again, maybe Walter is going to do a Brock Lesnar to Kofi Kingston, and it's going to be like a 30-second match, and he absolutely destroys him. Which, if that happens, yeah, I don't know. I am not happy with the direction that WWE is going with this. They really look like they have absolutely no plan. But you have nobody else that you can build up right now. Okay, so we've got Cody out with injury. We've got Randy taking time off with reported injury. Who do you have on SmackDown that's a challenger? Nobody. You have absolutely nobody on SmackDown. They are not building anyone up, is the problem. All they're worried about is, well, are we going to have Rock versus Roman at WrestleMania 39? That's all they care about. Oh, let's just put all the titles on, on the Bloodline. Okay, fine. That's great. Yeah, they have Drew, but they shot their shot with that already, where Drew is going to challenge in August at Clash at the Castle. In 2.5 months. What are you going to do between now and then? Roman's just going to show back up and, oh, hey, by the way, I've got this title match. I could tell you, if they did this with AEW, let's say CM Punk didn't get hurt, and they just decided, oh, you know what, we're going to keep CM Punk off until All in September. He'll pop up on TV from now and then, but he's not going to defend the title at all. People would be going absolutely ballistic. Now, I understand that Roman is cutting back his schedule. He's not doing as many live events, the house shows. And that's fine. I get that. But come on. When's the last time we saw him on TV? 3 weeks ago? He's supposed to be the top guy on both shows, and he's not showing up at all. It makes absolutely no sense. As Michael says here from Facebook, exactly, they don't know what they're doing. Yeah, you could say he's the next Brock Lesnar, but at least there was another champion. Brock was not the only champion. They had 2 champions. So it was fine if Brock Lesnar showed up once a month. It was fine if Brock only defended every other pay-per-view because they had another champion. It's not like they're building up either of the mid-card titles to be top championships. Well, they need to do something with Seth, but Seth is going to have to earn a shot. And where is it going to be? I mean, what is next for Seth Rollins? And right now, Seth versus Roman doesn't make sense because they're the top 2 heels in the company. Hands down. They are the top 2 heels in WWE right now. Why, storyline-wise, would you put those 2 against each other? It doesn't make sense. Just saying. Oh, Lucas, it might happen sooner than you think. Keep in mind, they've got a Saudi show coming up in October? And if Vince gets desperate, which I'm getting the feeling all it's going to take is one more upper mid-card injury, and Brock Lesnar's phone is going to be ringing off the hook. Imagine, and I'm hoping this doesn't happen, but I'm just going to say this. Imagine if Drew McIntyre gets hurt sometime in the next month. I sincerely hope it doesn't happen. But if he goes down, what is WWE going to do? They going to elevate somebody else? Probably not. They're going to, what brand split? Even though WWE keeps saying, oh yeah, the brand split is still active. It is still active. No, it's not. No, it's not. Just end it. End it already, please. It's really pathetic what's going on. Yeah, but then people would complain about Brock Lesnar being champion. They'd whine and complain about that. And yes, I know I'm sitting here complaining about certain things, but good grief, it really is pathetic. When you look at it, if you put Raw and Dynamite head to head, and even take away the worst hour of Raw and put the best 2 hours of Raw against Dynamite, Dynamite is so much better. Yeah, Brian, you're exactly right. And I think a lot of the issue comes down to talent is pushing itself too far now. They're pushing themselves to the point that their bodies can't handle it. And it's not the number of days that they're wrestling, it's the moves that they're doing. And we as fans are at fault for that. We don't want, basic collar and elbow tie-ups, headlocks, slow motion kind of things. We want, the Darby Allins flying off of ladders, Jeff Hardy flying off of ladders, crazy moves, Cody Rhodes coming out with a torn pectoral muscle, and, guys and women wrestling through massive injuries. We as fans have gotten to the point where we're demanding too much from the wrestlers. And it really needs to stop. In certain aspects, yes, WWE is going downhill. And TKG, I have seen your other comments here. I'm going to get to those in a minute. Okay. Yeah, Dynamite, it wasn't the best Dynamite of the year, but doggone it, it was a good show. It really was. It is head and shoulders above everything that WWE is doing right now. It's really incredible. All right, TKG has posted this like 6 times in the comments, so I can't ignore my buddy here. Yes, it's celebrate good times. Come on, 100 days in a row of broadcasting live. Yeah, and I was hoping for something bigger. I really was. I'm sorry. I tried, and it's been hard. I haven't been able to put in the work that I've wanted to because, well, day job and making money, it trumps wrestling, unfortunately. There are things that have to be done, and I may set a goal. Well, let's figure this out while we're at it here. Let's have a little bit of fun. What is today's June 9th? It is Ty Conti's birthday. So happy birthday to Ty Conti. No. TKG, dude, it's perfectly fine, man. Don't worry about it. I thought it was kind of funny. I just, oops, what in the world is going on here? All right. Oh, that's not what I want. Good grief. All right. So let's mark our calendars for something else. Thursday, July 29th. If I'm able to continue this on, that will be day 150. Okay, so we're going to add that to the board. No, Liv Morgan's birthday was yesterday. Liv's birthday was yesterday. Okay, so we're going to add this 150 days equals July 29th, 200 days equals, give me a second here, 200 days is September 17th. All right, so we're already looking ahead to 150 and 200. We've updated the board. So, and I don't know what my dog is freaking out about upstairs. Uh-oh. I don't know. Can you guys hear that? Can you hear that? I am going to go run upstairs and figure out what on earth my dog is barking at. Okay, yeah, you guys can. Okay, well, it's because I got all the doors open. Yeah, my dog is loud. My dog is loud. Yes. All right, I'll be right back. Talk amongst yourselves. Brian, I don't know. I love my dog. I love my dog. By the way, I love my dog. There was a lady getting out of a car across the street, and she was barking. Okay, so where were we? All right. Oh, hold on. We may have an update on Roman Reigns versus Riddle. Okay. 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 Last week in last week's edition of the Wrestling Observer newsletter, Dave Meltzer reported that originally WWE had planned for Riddle versus Reigns for the championship at Money in the Bank. But according to Uncle Dave, the plan now is for Riddle and Nakamura to face the Usos for the undisputed WWE championships. Okay, Meltzer is now reporting that this is his quote: "If Reigns wrestles Riddle, it'll be on TV. It won't be on pay-per-view. At least that's the plan now. The plan is still Orton for July 30th, SummerSlam. Obviously, they were building up the Riddle and Reigns match on Monday. I'm presuming they're going to do it. I was told," this is Meltzer, "it would not be on pay-per-view if they do it, and not 100% that they will do it. You would think that they will, so that would lead me to believe it'll be a TV match." Wow. I mean, in a way, it may be a good thing, having Roman Reigns defend the titles on TV. I mean, that's kind of a big thing. DeRich, how are you doing? My thoughts on the new AEW belt. I've had 24 hours to think about this, and I actually kind of like the idea because I had brought this up a couple of weeks ago. No, it was actually last week. I had talked about late 1980s NWA, where they had multiple singles championships, and they made all of them seem important. They built feuds around each of them. They built up the champions. They built up the challengers. You think about it. They had the NWA World Championship, the United States Championship, the World TV Championship, the Heritage States Championship. So they had 4 belts. And, I mean, they had some pretty big names holding those titles. And now AEW, they've got, obviously, the World Championship, and they'll have the Interim Championship. They have the TNT Championship, which now it looks like maybe they're going to put a little bit of focus on that. They've got the All-Atlantic Championship, which reportedly is going to be defended on a regular basis. You've got, obviously, the Ring of Honor Championship. So I'm okay with a third belt as long as they're going to use it right and as long as they're going to do something with it. But my hope is that by adding a third championship, that it doesn't take more away from the women's division. Because my fear is they're already struggling with making quality time for the women on Dynamite. Last night was a perfect example. We had Thunder Rosa versus Marina Shafir, and yeah, there was a backstage segment with Jade Cargill and the Baddies. That was it. Now, it was a very stacked show. It was. But my fear is that it's going to take more time away from the women again. Let's see. Should be 1 wrestler from New Japan, not 2. And we don't even know when, if you look at that bracket, one of those qualifying matches is 2 New Japan wrestlers. When are they doing that match? Is it going to be on AEW? Is it going to be at Dominion? Yeah, Japan versus Switzerland would be Suzuki and Claudio. Oh my. That would be a banger. Absolutely. Sorry, just responding to somebody on Twitter. I do like the design of the belt too. That's the thing is AEW is really good with coming up with unique designs. None of their titles look the same. None of them. They all have different variations. They look different. You know, the only ones that look the same are the TNT and TBS championship, and that's intentional. That is intentional. But everything else looks different. The women's championship looks vastly different than the men's championship. The All Atlantic belt looks completely different from the world championship. I like that. They're trying to be different. Well, I don't know if Will Ospreay is all elite, but he showed up. But I've been hearing people complaining about the way he showed up, that it was in the midst of basically a Ring of Honor tag team feud. But why not? How else are you going to bring him in? Where else are you going to focus on him? You know, they're a little bit thin right now. No, TKG, that's not going to happen because first of all, what would be the reasoning? Punk, they had to do it because he's injured. Roman is just taking time off. Though I believe it was Blake said he's supposed to show up at, he's supposed to be on SmackDown tomorrow night. Just chatting back and forth with one of my new Twitter friends about MTV and how, you know, it used to be music television and it's no longer. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I like the United States Championship. That is a really good looking. I wasn't a huge Mario. I wasn't a huge fan of it early on, but it's grown on me. That is one I'd actually like to add to my collection at some point in time. Is that one? But yeah, AEW does a really good job of designing their belts. Now, I didn't like the very first women's belt. I'm glad they updated it. Yeah, I wasn't a huge fan of it, but you know, I think women's titles should be as big as the men's titles. You know, I don't think they should be these smaller, demure looking belts because it takes away from the women. You know, the only exception for me is the NWA, where they're using the traditional old belt, you know, that they call the Burke. But I'd love to see Camille with a bigger belt, honestly. Yeah, that's not going to happen. I would love to. I've wanted to be a wrestling manager for a long time. I had pitched it to a couple of different indie promoters here in the Midwest, and nobody ever jumped on it. So, well, we know who it's going to be. It's Tanahashi and Goto this Sunday at Dominion. I think honestly it's going to be Tanahashi. You know, Tanahashi versus Moxley is the big draw then. And that will be your main event. No, Mario, I'm live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch right now. I've taken a break from TikTok for the month. Normally I'd be doing TikTok live instead of Instagram live. So I apologize that the Instagram is lagging for you. For the All Atlantic. I don't know. They haven't said. They have not said. So I don't have a clue. I'm not really sure who it would be. Like I said, I don't know who it's going to be, and they have not announced when that match is going to be. Now, I'll tell you, I like this. This is a solid looking Rampage for tomorrow night. I really like this. Though I don't quite understand, why are we getting Red Velvet versus Chris Statlander again? Didn't we just have this? And who's going to be the poor soul that's going to get sacrificed to Satnam Singh? You know, FTR and Trent Beretta versus Will Ospreay and Aussie Open. That better be the main event. That better be the main event. Hager and Kingston. I mean, that's just going to be nasty. That is just going to be a nasty match. We get, the Satnam Singh Jay Lethal match is going to last about 2 minutes. Kingston and Hager will probably go 10. Red Velvet and Statlander, probably 7 to 8. Hopefully that 6-man match, the trios match, they get at least 20 minutes. I mean, that is going to be the fact that we get Will Ospreay on AEW television. Oh my goodness. That's one, if you're a wrestling fan, we all need to be retweeting all AEW's tweet about Rampage tomorrow and let everybody know Will Ospreay is going to be on American television. And if you don't know who this dude is, you sure as heck better watch. Okay? That's going to be the thing. I'm going to encourage people, and I'm going to be doing it as well, as we get closer to Forbidden Door, when names start popping up of wrestlers that are going to be involved, get to YouTube, find a way to watch matches of these people and figure out who the heck they are and what they do. Okay? Yeah, Rampage is going to be incredible tomorrow night. Yeah, Will Ospreay is one of the top 3 wrestlers in the world. And, I mean, the fact that he's going to be in there with FTR, oh my goodness. Yeah. Hager and Kingston is just they're just going to beat the crap out of each other. Are we talking about the All Atlantic? I kind of like it. I mean, it's an interesting grouping. I can't wait to see what the final 4 are. You're getting some interesting matches there. Wait, Blake, why are you skipping Rampage tomorrow night? Well, DVR it if you can. Yeah, DeRich, I saw this. Tanahashi versus Moxley. Oh, yes, please make it happen. Yeah, New Japan has been doing really good on putting stuff up on YouTube lately. That reminds me. Going back to something from last night. New Japan World was down for maintenance last night, And I want to see. Oh, that's right. You can watch. You can watch New Japan Pro Wrestling, New Japan Strong, on Fight TV. But that's not what I wanted. I want to see. Let's see. Here we go. I want to see the English version. Okay, here we go. Yep, I was right. It's going to be 1 a.m. Eastern Time, Sunday morning for Dominion. But it's still not saying how much the show is. That's all I want to know is how much is it? Okay, it says 999 yen. What does that convert to in American dollars? Let's see. $7.40. Really? $7.45? That can't be right. That cannot be right. All right, this let's see, my register payment. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out here as we're on here. This isn't the easiest website to navigate for English. I mean, they do have the Japanese to English conversion on here. That's the thing. I'm just trying to figure out. That's not what I wanted. I don't want the NJPW collection. Yeah, I keep forgetting that Roku channel has New Japan Pro Wrestling. Yeah, that's the thing, that it's confusing. It doesn't tell you. It doesn't tell you how much it is. You know, and I'd be more than happy to sign up for. You know, if it's $7.99 and you get that show live, yeah, I think I might be interested. But again, it's not, it doesn't give you, I'm baffled here. It doesn't give you any prices. Okay, yeah, I don't want to add it to my calendar. I don't want to do that. All right, I'm gonna have to toy around with this a little bit more later. I'm confused. I'm really confused. So, boy, I don't know. I mean, that would be a heck of a match if it does happen. I don't know if it will or not, though. I really don't. We shall see. Life is good when you get Kathy Ireland to like one of your tweets. I will take that as a huge win for John when that happens. Those kind of things make me very, very happy. And I gotta look at something here. Oh, I gotta watch the time here because I'm gonna have to get positive 2 into bed soon. So actually, hang tight for a minute. I'll be right back. Talk amongst yourselves. Okay, so yeah, along with neither Lucas. So yeah, my wife is actually gone tonight. She went and took one of our daughters to go see the new Jurassic World movie tonight, and my oldest son decided to bail on her. He was supposed to go with them, and he decided to make plans with other friends after we had already bought tickets. So, and I just wasn't feeling up to going in. I didn't see the last Jurassic World movie, so I said, yeah, I don't want to go. So she went. We're out $6 on a ticket, but so I'm responsible for getting the boys to bed tonight. So I'm going to be kind of back and forth here for the next 15 minutes. We'll see how much longer I'm going to be on, but it is day 100. So I decided to go out and treat myself. And I actually ended up finding 2 more of the Muppet Lego figurines. So we're going to pop these open right now. And we are going to see, oops, I don't want to do that on there. We're going to see what we get. As a reminder, we still need Miss Piggy, don't say it, Beaker, and the Swedish Chef. And, I've been kind of checking to see, I could kind of tell, which one is animal because it's got the most pieces. Oh, do I have? Yes, I have Rolf. All right, so here we go. Here, well, now I've got a matching set of the old guys, of extras of the old guys. So I'm actually going to be putting these up on Facebook Marketplace probably tonight. Most likely tonight I will be putting these up. So, oh, this is interesting. This one actually gave me 2 coffee cups. That's interesting. Unless it's supposed to, I don't know. I'll show you guys here in a second. Hang on. All right, so yep, we got the extra one of the old guys. So yeah, that's the problem I'm running into, is a lot of duplicates now. And that's my fear, is I'm going to be hitting a lot of duplicates here. So hopefully I can turn around and actually sell these multiple ones. Yeah, there are so many upcoming movies. Man, Lucas, come on, dude. Stop. Stop already, will you? All right, here we go. We've got... You gotta be kidding me. I got 2 of the same one. Wow. Wait, didn't that happen to me? That happened to me last week when I had the 3 packs. I ended up with 2 Gonzos. So, yep, I got duplicates of the same. Oh, but this one, oh, nope, it did have the newspaper. Oh, that kind of stunk. Oh, well. All right, so yeah, I got to get these duplicates posted on Facebook Marketplace to try recouping some money here, so I can... These things are hard to find here in Milwaukee. Let me tell you, there are very limited places that you can find these. I have been to about a dozen Walgreens, and I wish I could find them. I wish I could find them at Target or Walmart. As I know Target's supposed to have them, but I can't find them at Target. They're like impossible to find. So, and they're supposed to be $1 cheaper at Target. All right. So, yeah, I've got like 7 of them I can put up on Marketplace now. Yep. See, you guys are getting to know each other too well in here. That's right. Yeah, there are a lot of good upcoming movies. Yeah, it's crazy to think about just how many movies are coming out right now. All right, I got to show you guys this. This just popped up on my Instagram, and I don't know if you guys can see this, but right here, who the heck is John Moley? That is John Moley. Who the heck is John Moley? Yep, somebody screwed up. Somebody messed up big time. Let's see. Full card for PW Revolver. See, I'm not the only one. Darn, I wasn't the first one. That stinks. I was hoping I was going to be the first one. John Moley. Oh, is that coming out? Is that one coming out? Yeah, I saw the trailer for the Minions movie. I like them. I'm a big fan of the Minions. I really like the Minions. Sorry, I'm just getting updated on a. Minions are not overrated, Blake. Come on. It's fun for everybody. The Minions are fun for everyone. How can you not like them? Yeah, I'm seeing Anthony Bowens is doing a Q&A with people on Twitter right now. Are you enjoying the interaction between the Acclaimed and the Ass Boys right now? I'm really liking it, actually. It's entertaining. It's funny. Uh I love that they're still keeping Bowens involved even though he's got the knee injury. I think it's great. And the fact that he could still get over with his mic skills, even though I mean, Max Caster is just anytime the Acclaimed come on TV, I stop what I'm doing because I want to hear what Max Caster is going to rap. Because he is so creative and so funny. And he pushes the edge so much. I love it. I absolutely love just how edgy he gets with it. It is so much fun. Okay, it looks like Cody Rhodes had successful surgery today on the pectoral muscle. Yeah, Brandy Rhodes tweeted just a little while ago. The doctor just repaired Cody's pectoral tendon, which was torn completely off the bone. Successful surgery. He is on the road to recovery now. But that's the funniest part of the whole thing. That is the funniest part. Scissor me, baby. Scissor me. Scissor me. And the fact that Billy Gunn just plays it up. He really does. I love it. I absolutely love it. Oh, wait. No. Oh, hold on. Oh, let's see. Can I move this? There we go. All right. Yep, I just saw that. I just saw it. Thank you. No, uh-oh. Oh boy, do I need to look? I'm gonna look right now. Yeah, Seth Franklin Rollins. Why? Oh. Hold on. Oh my goodness. What the? Okay, so Hard Rock Live at Edis Arena's official website in Atlantic City, New Jersey, they put Asuka down as Ashul and Seth freaking Rollins as Seth Franklin Rollins. How do you screw that up? Now, what in the world is an ashule? What is an ashule? Okay, so that explains the meme I saw earlier of, Franklin, the the cartoon character. They changed Seth Rollins' head to Franklin. Now that explains it. Okay, now I understand why. Oh my goodness. That's why you spell check everything before you post it online. All right, so I've been questioning all week long what the NWA is. Oscar the Grouch. What NWA is planning to do about the World Championship match this Sunday, which was scheduled to be Matt Cardona defending against Nick Aldis. Well, Matt Cardona, obviously, he just had surgery. He's out for 4 to 5 months with an injury. And so Matt Cardona, who is the Impact Digital Media Champion, whatever the heck that is, he handed the belt over to his buddy Brian Myers. Brian Myers is going to defend it at Slammiversary against he's going to face Rich Swann, because Swann actually beat Cardona May 28th at Revolver's Vegas Vacation, but Cardona basically stole the belt. So technically, Rich Swann is the digital media champion, and it's going to be Brian Myers versus Rich Swann. Exactly. I mean, we talked about it before. There are so many guys that are injured right now. It is absolutely ridiculous. DeRich, thank you very much for following on here. Greatly appreciate it. Tyler, good to see you tonight. Thanks for jumping in here. Yeah, the injuries are really piling up right now. And like I said before, what it really comes down to is the fact that a lot of these wrestlers are just doing too much. They're doing too much, and they need to stop. It's getting to the point where the injuries are out of control, and it's going to get worse before it gets better. All right. Well, thank you very much. I'm going to get going because this is actually going to be an early wrap up for me tonight. Usually we're just getting started at 9 p.m. Central Time, but we're going to end this now because since I'm on dad duty, I need to get the boys to bed. Oh, wait a second. Hold the phone. We're not going to leave yet. I will be right back. We need to go do something real quick. Hang on. Come here. Oh, we have something special for you folks on day 100. First of all, we have the exalted leader of the Wrestlescope Nation, but you will notice, wait, we got to get him in here. We have making his first appearance, we have +1 and +2 in the house. His mask fits. That's what happens when you order one on Amazon. Okay. That's what happens. So, Lucas, I did get +1. And we have +2. We've got them both here tonight. Hold on. We got to get you guys in. Yeah, we got to get you in here closer because we can barely see you. All right. Okay. And anything for the Wrestlescope Nation?
Hi.
Okay. +2. You want to say anything to it?
No.
No? Okay. So there we get the first appearance. Yes, nice masks. So we've got appearances by both. The introduction of Positive 2 here on day number 100. There we go. Mark the tape. It's a big day. All right. You guys going to bed? Yeah. All right. Good night. Love you.
Good night.
Love you. Yes, the positive order is getting bigger. It's getting bigger by the day. Oh no, Heath Slater got injured too. I didn't see that. Because again, this is going to be my weekly Thursday night gripe. If they were on a better channel, if they were on something better, I'd be able to watch, but I don't get Access TV. So I can't watch Impact. And I'd like to, because, I see the stuff that's going on and it looks interesting. It really does. And I want to be able to watch it, but I can't. It's very depressing. Okay, why are the Kardashians still a thing? I cannot believe I actually just brought them up on my show. What is my problem? Oh my goodness. See, and that's the thing, New Japan is on Access. I can't watch that either. Thank you very much to Rich. Greatly appreciate you tuning in, buddy. Yeah, I'm actually going to wrap up here too. I'm going to go play on my Roku and figure out where New Japan is on Roku because I want to be able to watch that. But thank you very much, everybody, for 100 days in a row. We're going to keep plugging forward. That's the plan. I'm going to keep going with this for as long as I can. Still working on some things. Yeah, it was good back then, but it's still, there's still some entertaining stuff right now. I greatly appreciate all of you guys. Slowly still building these channels here. Continuing to move forward. Obviously with me taking the month off on TikTok, it's kind of stalled things out, but we've got 4,500 followers on TikTok. We're up to 176 subscribers on YouTube. We've got 17 followers on Twitch, which it's growing. It's gaining. We're getting there. Hang on. I want to see, where are we on Twitter? 217. So, I mean, it's not about the numbers. It never has been about the numbers, but it's nice to see growth in the channel, continued growth. And I love that. And I love the fact that every single night, no matter what time I'm on, I've got regulars that are in here all the time. And I really, truly appreciate all of you. The fact that you want to sit here with me for, half an hour, 45 minutes, sometimes over an hour as we talk wrestling. And my Twitch is Wrestlescope. It is, well, here, let's do this. Oh, wait, wrong one. Whoops. Best thing to do is actually go to my bio and click on the link tree. You can see all my different accounts. So there you go, Blake. Yeah, all it is just, it's the same feed as this. I don't do anything else. I don't do any Twitch specific feeds right now. Eventually I might, but right now it's just, it's the same feed as this. So I'm broadcasting on multiple different streams. Right now we're on YouTube, Twitch, Facebook Live, and Instagram. When I get back on TikTok, I'll be on TikTok as well. That's the thing, just, multiple streaming. Zipcoon, hey buddy, good to see you. At this point, I don't know. Because he's saying he wants to play into his mid-40s. He's 38 this year. He's got 2 years left on his contract. I don't know if the Packers are going to re-sign him after that 2 years. I really possibly see them going in a different direction in 2024. Eventually, if things got big enough, I definitely would. I can still control the chat right now because it is kind of limited, but if it ever gets to be too much, then I definitely would consider it. I don't need them right now, but thank you for asking. I know it works out really well for channels that are much bigger than mine. Yeah, it really does. Sammy Callahan and Moose in a Monsters Ball. Man, this is getting crazy with every weekend. It seems like there's a major show. You know, this weekend we've got Dominion and we've got NWA. Next weekend we have Slammiversary. The following weekend we have Forbidden Door. Then we have Money in the Bank. I mean, it's every weekend there's something big. It's getting to be a little bit overwhelming. It really is. It's hard to keep up on a lot of this stuff. I would love to be able to talk more Impact Wrestling and other things. It's just difficult because there's so much. And I mean, look at it already. Thursday night is the only night on these weeks that I don't have wrestling on. You know, this weekend, obviously, I'm probably not going to be ordering the NWA show. Probably not going to be ordering that one. Unless the only way I would, they have a cool thing, and I'm going to plug something. I'm going to plug something here. NWA has basically their version of a yearly pass, which is $49.99. You get all of their pay-per-views. You get early access to NWA Power, which is cool. But just the fact that you get, 6 pay-per-views, because they do them once every 2 months, you get 6 pay-per-views for $49.99. I mean, that's $8.25 each. You know, that is so worth it right there. You know, if I had the extra $49.99, I probably would be signing up for it just so I could watch that show. Even if it's not live, I could watch it on tape delay. But you know, if I end up ordering Dominion, I can't order both, and I don't have time to watch both. I'm going to say no. I'm going to say that an AEW WWE crossover Forbidden Door is not going to happen. Down the road, I mean, I don't watch UFC. I'm not going to talk about it if I don't watch it. That's why I don't really talk about Impact here, because I don't get to watch enough of it. I don't talk NWA here because I'm not completely caught up on everything going on there. It was the same way when Ring of Honor was going. I didn't really talk about ROH because I didn't really watch it on a regular basis. You know, I only talk WWE and AEW because I watch them every week. So, you know, I don't want to develop opinions on things that I don't watch. It's just not what I do. So, eventually maybe I would, if I start watching UFC, maybe I would start talking about it. We'll see. Who knows, down the road, maybe we can expand this channel and do bigger things and have other people in here and talking about different stuff. I mean, that is that has been one of my dream goals is to, I'll be honest with you guys, to add more people into this channel and schedule other shows where it's not just me. But I'm not at that point yet. That's long down the road. That's way, that's like, 10, 15 exits down the road still. Okay. We're at, just passing exit number 1, and exit 15 is way down there. There's a lot of other things we got to do with this channel first. I don't know if Conor McGregor is still WWE bound. Conor McGregor, that reminds me, we've still got a little bit of, oh yeah, I'm not on TikTok, so I can do this tonight. I've got a little bit of proper 12 Irish whiskey left. Actually, boy, I drank more of that than I thought. Holy cow. Might have to finish this one off tonight. We'll see. Boy, if you could see what's developing down here, my goodness. Yeah, it's getting kind of crazy down here with well, you know what? Let's have some fun. Here I got to figure out how I got to figure out a way to do this. So I don't have an official bar in my house. I'm thinking about actually clearing out a shelf and making one, because my oldest son just turned 21 and he wants to start getting into responsible alcohol consumption. Okay. So let's see. What do we got? We've got, all right, I already showed you the proper 12. Got the proper 12. We've got the very cheap, generic Point Rider bourbon whiskey. Actually, I'll just put these back on the floor as we've got the little bottle of the Wrestlescope cherry flavored whiskey. All this coming off of a Conor McGregor question. The absolutely nasty, and I will never buy this one again, Old Smoky Tennessee peanut butter whiskey. I love the Old Smoky, but the peanut butter is just, if you mix it with something else, it's good. By itself, no. And I'm going to say, see, Blake, I shouldn't be talking about this in front of you. Now, to give Old Smoky its credit, the peach whiskey, very good, very good. I haven't tried the peach mixed in with the peanut butter yet. I think I might have to try that. One of my personal favorites, because it is from here in Milwaukee, is Soul Boxer, and they have a brandy old fashioned mix, which is absolutely astounding. And you see, I'm almost out of that. I'm gonna have to buy another bottle of that. This one I bought. Oh man, geez, I've been drinking more than I thought. Holy cow! Howler Head banana flavored bourbon whiskey, which is Dana White from UFC is an owner in this. And the newest one I bought last week, which is the most expensive bottle of bourbon whiskey I've bought to this point. The Chicken Cock Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. Really, really good stuff. This is a very good, out of Kentucky, a very good, just straight bourbon whiskey. So, I'm definitely more of a Jack Daniels guy than Jim Beam. Always have been. Dude, you are not even old as dirt. If you think 33 is old as dirt, I turned 52 2 months ago. All right. I'm old as dirt. No, Blake, you have to wait until you're 21. Okay. Um, I may get kicked out of Wisconsin for saying this, but I'm actually not a fan of spotted cow. I'm not. I am not. I will show you. Do I have one down here? Hang on. No, actually, I've got one. Oh, I know where it is. I know where it is. Oh, geez, I forgot I had those in here too. Oh, my mini fridge is. Oh, I forgot I had this. I do have one can of the Broken Skull IPA left. Saving that for a special. Ah, here we go. Here we go. My favorite. I don't have my absolute favorite in the fridge. Ooh, I got to get rid of that too. Yikes. Shows how long it's been since I've been in that mini fridge. Oh, that's not good. That is not good. Kona Brewing out of my hometown, Kona, Hawaii. Their Kona Light. I'm a huge fan of the Big Wave. The Kona, which, oh, you know what? Hold on. Okay, I know I'm stalling the ending of this broadcast tonight. Hang on. I got something special I want to show you guys. I never ever thought I'd ever be able to get this onto a broadcast. And I don't know how I'm going to get this placed up here for everybody to see. And this is in no way an official sponsorship on the show, because it is not. This actually came from a friend of mine that used to own a restaurant here in Milwaukee. They had Kona Brewing beer. And when he was closing, I saw he had two of these signs, like, can I please have those? So he gave them to me. They are not a sponsor. I would love to eventually get them as a sponsor, maybe. So if anybody from Kona Brewing is seeing any of my broadcasts right now, wherever it may be, please, let's talk. I love your product. Absolutely love your product. Would gladly be a sponsor of you on my shows. So let's talk. Let's talk. Big Wave, Longboard, Castaway IPA. And, let's get some of the other seasonal flavors into Wisconsin, please. Okay? Even though we are the home of spotted cow. There, Instagram will still be able to see it, kind of. Okay. How did it? Oh, it started with Conor McGregor, and I remembered I had the Conor McGregor Popper 12 whiskey under my desk, and then it started with talking about whiskey and stuff, and then somebody asked me about spotted cow, and then I got into what my favorite beer was. And no, I'm not drinking any of it. I'm drinking a Dr. Pepper from Quick Trip. Okay. Yeah, let's get back onto wrestling real quick here. Yeah, Zipcoon, you're right. WWE has no intention of letting Sasha out of her contract right now. Have they frozen it? I don't know. There have not been any updates at all. No updates whatsoever. Okay. No, he's been playing Battleground though. He loves WWE Battleground. Eventually we might get, well, we don't have a PS5. So well, do they have 2K22 for Switch? I'd have to look and see. Well, let's look. Whoops. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, PS4. Yeah, PS4, PS5, Xbox One. Yeah, the last WWE game for Switch was 2K Battleground. So yeah, we'd have to get a Switch or a PS5 first. Hey, we just picked up a new follower on Twitch. It is 5sis. 5sis, thank you very much for following along. I don't know if you're watching right now. Very cool that we added in another follower as we're broadcasting. So thank you very much. All right. Now I'm going to get out of here, guys. I was not planning on being on for an hour and a half tonight, but that's how it ended up working out. Greatly appreciate all you guys. I will be back on tomorrow night, tentatively planning for the last half hour of SmackDown. Oh, Blake, that's you. Thank you, Blake. Appreciate that, buddy. Appreciate that very much. I'm sorry, I was just looking at something from AEW. But again, sorry, getting distracted here. I am going to be on, like I said, probably the last half hour of SmackDown tomorrow. Though I've got to be very careful. I got a copyright strike on Facebook the other day after the Raw watch along because the audio was up just a little bit too much, and too much of the Raw audio was coming through on my broadcast. So I've got to be very, very cautious. It's completely unintentional. It's not like I'm trying to play the audio during my stream, but you know, I understand they're protecting their product. I appreciate that. So I've got to be very cautious when I go live when one of the shows is on. That's why I'm kind of rethinking doing a live stream, a watch along of Raw, or what I may do is I may not do one on Instagram, and I may have the audio for Raw. I'll have it on in earphones, be able to listen to it, and be able to listen to what's going on and not have the audio come out over the broadcast anymore. So I'm figuring that out still, trying to work all that out. So, but until tomorrow night, thank you very much. Thank you again for getting me to 100 days in a row live. I never thought when I started doing this back in February that I would get to 100 days in a row. I never did. And, consistently I've been, we've had so much to talk about over that 100 days, and we just continue on with it. So thank you very much. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you. I love what I do here, and I just want to keep doing this. So thank you again. Love you guys a lot, and I will talk to you tomorrow.